It appears that the Nigerian military is sustaining the onslaught against terrorists and bandits across the country, and the criminal elements are feeling the heat. Scores of armed bandits were reportedly killed as the Nigerian Air Force bombed their base in Fakai, Zamfara state. The victims said to be members of the group of the deadly bandit kingpin Turji Bello, who narrowly escaped the bombardment. Jide, our Super Tucano, they're working, and this guy, I thought the next day when they announced this that he won't survive this onslaught. I would have been very happy. How does he do it?
Well, let me say clearly that I have no evidence that we've killed a single bandit leader. All the prominent bandit leaders, there are about 12, 13 of them that I know. The bandit leaders, the prominent ones, there are about 12, 13 of them. I'm not aware of anyone that we have killed. If you hear that a bandit leader was killed, it's either due to infighting between themselves. Remember, after the kidnap of those government secondary school, government science secondary school Kankara students, bandits came to the governor and said, okay, we are no longer going to be kidnapping people. One of them swore with the Holy Quran. After swearing with the Holy Quran, he gave up kidnapping and all that for some time. But when he became very broke, he returned to the bush and he was killed by a rival. Dogo Gide killed the most famous bandit of all time, Buarindaji. That's the one that the governor of Katsina visited. Dogo Gide killed him after he stole cattle belonging to Dogo Gide's in-laws, and he was told to return them, and he said he had sold them. Dogo Gide then led his men to go and kill him inside the Dansadao forest in Zamfara state. I'm not aware that we've succeeded in killing one like this. We hear of bombings, we hear of every time. There was a time that there was even a story. You know, to spread a story that is not true is the easiest thing in our country. There was a story that went viral that Dogo Gide had been killed. It turned out to be a lie. I don't know what is going on. Maybe sometimes before these attacks happen, these guys get to know and they run away or change their location. But the Nigerian forces need to take up the challenge. Whether it's Ado Halero or Dan Kremeo or Dangoteo or Bello Turji, Dogo Gide, you must find a way of at least kill one prominent one that we know. So when I saw this story, they've attacked the Bello Turji's camp. Bello Turji does not have a single camp. You understand? You can choose where to sleep on a given day. But quality intelligence can at least lead us to, quality actionable intelligence can lead us to where he is at a given time so that we can take him out. That is the challenge for the armed forces. Because today, in Katanga is from Shinkafi local government of Zamfara state. But he also goes all the way to Sokoto. Sometimes he will, that whole area, Isa, this governor's hometown, former governor, Bafarawa, his hometown, is Turji that is controlling the area. And Turji is also known to have gone even as far as Kwara North. So it's mobile, he doesn't stay in one place. But it's not impossible to take him out. But it's intelligence that can lead us, because once you take out this fellow, he's feeling the heat, no doubt. That's why we started hearing stories that he wanted to that is not interested in killing people anymore. Instead, any bandit that kills people, he would personally kill that bandit. He was telling people in government that he only talks like this when he's feeling the heat. We are not supposed to wait for Bello Turji to say, okay, I want to give up. We must force him to give up, either by taking his life or rendering him impotent. When the bandit tells you that he's not interested, again, does he give up all his weapons? It doesn't. There's no time that they give up all their weapons. They are waiting. When some things they go again, they will go back and start killing our people.
But GKB, I want to ask that because the bombing was not done selectively. It was at the same time. How do they manage to escape?
Well, you must understand the power of intelligence. And intelligence is a two-way street. You know, the Americans will call some people double agents or even triple agents. That means people that will serve both parties, depending on whichever one pays them better. They can even have people they call ghost intelligence that will come in from people that are normally reliable. But they'll basically be
Is this a fellow?
a piece of intelligence that you cannot...
Holding on to ransom.
It's not
It's not... The challenge we face...
Bello Turji.
The challenge we face as a nation is, like Gide said, lack of credible intelligence. Because all over the world, those who handle situations like ours, they don't go for the mass. They go for the head.
Yes.
They go for the head of the snake and take it out. And that's the only way for you to really know they are working. You can take out the riffraff. It's okay. It probably be the weak end of the bandits, those who cannot move very fast, or those who are old, or those who are left behind. But because a lot of people of this nature will be very mobile, the nature of their existence does not really lead to them sitting in one place and expected to be attacked. And we have to work on that seriously. Two things I've noticed. One is that we are very eager to put out news items that cannot be verified. It's a slight on our profession as a whole. Because a lot of people are not interested in going there. They are not interested in sending people there. They are not interested in knowing whatever is happening. They just take from AP or from FP, Universal Press, and run with it. They too don't have people on the ground.
Take from any blog.
And that's even worse. Because what they will take will now be embellished in such a manner that you know it's not true. I commend our armed forces. They are doing very well. But they need to move up a notch higher to ensure that we cut the head of the snake, not the...
That's what the American... How many people the Americans
and the Israelis.
When they wanted to take out Baghdadi, how many people did they kill?
Only one,
the leader of ISIS.
Only one strike on one car.
And this Egyptian, for many years, deputy leader of Al-Qaeda, they took him out the other day. How many people did they kill with him? This is what we are talking about.
It's not about
the power of intelligence. Because as long as Bello Turji still exists, he will be able to recruit more men. Our people are poverty-stricken.
Seriously.
Some of them, they've never seen evidence of government presence. You go to them, they offer them so much money, they will come and fight on his side. In fact, part of what they are saying in Zamfara and other places is, look, you can see we are doing well. Why don't you join us? But when we take out their leaders, they became demoralized. Why are we succeeding against Boko Haram now? Because a lot of the leaders have been taken out. Yes. ISWAP leaders, a lot of the leaders, they've been taken out. So it dismantles their capacity for cohesion, to come together and galvanize one another. You know, you can be easily demoralized when you discover that your commander is gone. You ask yourself, I could be the next person. So it is important to take out these undesirable elements, Dogo Gide and the rest of them, and even that one that was Toban the other day. What use are they? They don't deserve to live among people. Take them out. If you know what our people are going through in Zamfara and other places, these guys are forcing people to go and work on their farms. You see the stories that I brought, you hear them saying with their own mouths that they are forcing us to go and work on their farms. What kind of thing is that? Sometimes they tell you to surrender your wife.
We held hostage.
Send your wife now, otherwise we are coming. You send your wife, to bandits who would then rape your wife. They're doing so nasty things.
Sad.
So it makes sense to just take these people out. Don't, but we can kill as many of the little boys.
Full soldiers.
But those leaders, they deserve to go. And as we speak, imagine even they even granting interview to newspapers.
Terrorists.
Bandits, so granting interview to newspapers, justifying some of the actions that they've taken. You kidnapped 279 female students from a school, and you are now justifying it that yes, you did it. I went to that school this during my last trip to Zamfara. More than half of those students have refused to go back to school.
Consider harrowing experience.
Yes. They used to have 400 plus. They now have about 180. Because who will want to go to a place? And that's after government shut the school for months. They just reopened 2 months ago. But the students, they don't want to go back.